If you are joining here with me, I appreciate if you can help me to click the like buttons for me. Help me to share this out. Just type one, okay, to ensure my sound and screen is working. I think it's my internet connection is some issue. Okay, let me just set. Right, hopefully it's better right now. Okay, we will start with overall IBM KLCI chart. Okay, then we go into some of the stocks that we have for today, right? So first of all, IBM KLCI, same things over here. If let's say stocks haven't really go above this gap, I think overall they are still a bit risky, right? So because this is like a inverse pullback kind of patterns. Okay, so yesterday also they tried to retest, but unfortunately they closed lower. Okay, so right now I think have to trade cautiously. I think only the energy so far is moving. Okay, so for today, I think over the markets for today is also a bit boring. Okay, NASG, mostly is NASG is having some activities. The rest is pretty quiet. Okay, the rest is pretty quiet. Okay, so let's take a look. Top mix, of course, P metal, but P metal got volume already at the top. So I think need to take note and be careful. Oh, top mix is quite strong actually. Break above this resistance. Okay, it's quite good. Okay, let's take a look into the others. Okay, because today, to be frank, we got nothing much over here. Okay, press metal. Okay, like I said, press metal need to be careful. I think they will probably go through a period of reaccumulation very, very soon. Okay, now let's look into this weekly chart. Okay, so from this so-called the accumulation periods, so this is what we call the accumulation zone. Just previously they try to break the field, right? So from here, 5 ringgit, okay, crossing this level of 5 ringgit, slowly heading to almost 8 ringgit. Okay, so this is almost like 50 over percent kind of movement already. So like I said, whenever the stocks is in a direction or trend, right? So you don't like to see there is a spike in volume. So normally they got a spike in volume, which means that they might be a little bit of changes in terms of the trend or the direction. Okay, which is press metal actually do kind of like show this kind of patterns. Okay, so the other thing is that if you notice also for press metal at this moment, the candles is a bit white already this week and last week. Last week is actually show a bit white candles already. So all this I noticed the candle is pretty narrow, consistent, not to say narrow. They are quite narrow. They are quite consistent, right? And suddenly two here become white. Okay, but of course I don't. It's too early to tell whether they will hold or maybe break below or lower, but most likely they'll go through a period of reaccumulation. Okay, so it's kind of similar like what happens to the Naga. Let's take a look at the Naga. Okay, not really like the Naga, but similar. Okay, I can say that. So from here, okay, to here, right, goes up, right? So if you notice spike in volume, I think somehow around like this candle over here, right? And the price started to become like sideways. Okay, this is still pretty strong. It didn't really break below. They're still holding pretty well. Okay, so this is one of the example. So for those that who got P metal, probably want to take note on that. Okay, now of course it will still be lots of oil and gas kind of counters these few days. Let's start with hibiscus. This is one of the few strongest one, hibiscus heng yuan. Then we go into Diane. Okay, start to do a bit of pullbacks already. Okay, start to do a bit of pullbacks already. Of course, still got some momentums, right? So if you look into hourly chart, for momentum stock, normally it's best you use hourly chart. Okay, because you want to see where is the hourly support. Right, right now, seems like they are testing this 20 MA. This is hibiscus. Okay, hibiscus. in 1 hour chart. Okay, in 1 hour chart, right? So far it seems like they are testing at this 20-day moving average. Okay, so probably on the lookout for low volume candles, narrow spread candles, right, for low risk opportunity, because this sometimes this kind of momentum stocks, right, it's a bit difficult for you to tell where's the support based on daily chart. Okay, sometimes they could pull back lower. Okay, next one is Dayang. Dayang yesterday pulled back with a lower volume, right? So let's say I'm aiming above this to ringgit. Okay, drop back already. So okay, as long as they are still holding above the 20-day moving average, I think still fine. Okay, I will still continue to hold. Okay, for Dayang at this moment. Okay, Petro M yesterday got a big volume and come with a down bar. Something that also probably you want to take note. Okay, because this is a pretty high volume for me. Okay, again, you might want to check out using the hourly chart. Okay, over here. Okay, last trading hour got a hammer, right? So here today also trying to do a hammer currently, right? But looks like they fell hold above the 20-day moving average. Okay, so for Petro M, because of the high volume, right? Here should start with volume. Potentially they might retest this 40 MA. Okay. All right. Any other stocks that you have in your mind? Okay, because to be frank with today, nothing much. It's only still the energy, oil and gas stocks. But today looks like they're doing pullback. Okay, again, a good opportunity lah, for those who want to look for a lower risk opportunities. Okay, so Hang Yuan as well, taking a break at this moment. Okay, taking a break at this moment. The other one, like VS Tech, break above reaccumulation. Let's see whether they got further pullbacks or not. Oh, still very strong on this one. Okay, KPJ yesterday got a big volume. Okay, this one probably wait for them to retest support. Then the other one is Suncon. Suncon got hammer, right? Again, wait for this 20 MA for low risk opportunities. Okay, but I think yesterday or today got some news, right, about Sunway and IJM. Right? So again, take note on that as well. Okay, so let's go into Charimin. Oh, okay. Charimin got a big volume forming here, but no trend setup yet. Okay, what I mean is that no trend setup, which means that they haven't really shown reversal yet. Okay, overall still in downtrend, but I kind of like the volume at the bottom because it's also representing there is a chance. Okay, you can notice the spike in volume, very good. Okay, over here, right? So again, like I said earlier on, whenever there is a spike in volume, there is a chance, okay, for the stocks to do some change in direction. It can be short term or long term. All right. So for example, over here, if you can see right from the screen, spike in volume at the top, okay, the price go down to downtrend, right? So here we got some spike, the price move up. Okay, so here also spike, then slowly they change a little bit of direction. Okay, so here not the strongest, of course, but almost equal to previous too high. Okay, so I think there is a chance for them to do recovery. So of course, a few things that you can do, because normally I like to look into setup also. I like to see confirmation of setups. Okay, so this is the so-called the downtrend line. Okay, the current downtrend line. You can use this level over here. So once they cross, okay, with high volume, hopefully next week you'll see that. Then you will see a better setups with high volume reversal, confirmation with volume. Okay, I think that would be nicer. Okay, so far okay. Good to monitor just that. They haven't showed the recovery patterns. Okay, they are still in the downtrend line. Okay, any other stocks besides Charimin? Today Nextg only. Nextg, okay, Nextg also. Same things here. The price drop, okay, we got volume, and if it formed like a temporary support. Okay, but again, not the strongest patterns because I noticed this is still much like a downtrend. Okay, so I have to be careful on that. Okay, MTech. MTech a bit illiquid lah in terms of volume. Okay, let's take a look into yesterday lah. Yesterday one we have okay Hang Yuan. Just now we already covered. Not is most of the solar right now is pretty bad. Cherry Mill also pretty bad. Didn't really follow sorry, not Cherry Mill, Solar West. Okay, Solar West also hit quite badly actually. ARBB, okay, no illiquid stocks. Okay, SOP. SOP is another one that I feel that so far it's still holding well. Okay, now is a good moment for you to look for stocks that actually hold support and holding well. Okay, so when the market recover, probably this is a few that you want to watch again, right? Maybe you want to focus on this kind of counters. Okay, so SOP, one good thing is that they are doing a nice reaccumulation, triangle patterns. Okay, of course, a little bit of like a VCP. Okay, I'm not sure whether they will do another round or not, somewhere around here, before they break on this lab above four ringgits. Okay, if yes, then you will see a nice continuation trend. Okay, let's look into the others, like previously some counters that we do talk about. Okay, AX, capital A, exit totally ready. It come with gaps unfortunately. So for SP Satya, still worthwhile to watch. This one's still holding around the 20 MA. Sorry, 40 MA. But most probably not going to enter right now. This is a kind of uncertain sound periods here. Capital A. Capital A. Normally got gaps and sometimes a bit tricky already. They want to close the gap, it'll be difficult. Or maybe it'll take some time. Okay, for example, like this capital A here. Okay, any other stocks? If not, I think we will end our section for today. Just a quick one, okay, because today also nothing much also in Bursa. Okay, oil and gas doing a pullback right now. The rest is like macam wait and see kind of condition, right? So again, same things over here. Let's go back to Bursa chart. Okay, careful on potential inverse pullback. Okay, because normally gap down definitely is not great. Okay, gap down, right? So whenever you get gap down, okay, you will have this so-called resistance area, resistance zone. Okay, and this kind of strong resistance because of the huge selling happen in this area. So as you can notice, right, this for the past 2 days, which is Wednesday and Tuesday, they tried to test the gap area but failed to do so, failed to make a follow through back to this area. Right, so as long as they yet to back to this area, I will still think that market is not in the right direction. Okay, because this is what happened on a classic inverse pullback. Something they will test 2 times before they drop. Okay, they drop again. So need to watch out on this part. All right, so with this, once again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.